Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In today's video, it's a bit of a different one, but I'm going to be reviewing a whole bunch of Kontrol Freeks, giving you my opinion on which ones I like and which ones I recommend you buy. Now, if you guys don't know, I am partnered with Kontrol Freeks and they did send me a few things in the mail to review. But with that being said, this isn't a sponsored video, so they aren't paying me any amount of money to say good things about their products, so everything will be my 100% honest opinion. I am going to full screen my webcam, which isn't what I normally do in my videos, but you guys seem to love my review videos, so if you do want to see more, definitely drop a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm also going to be giving away a pack of Galaxy Kontrol Freek thumbsticks, because I already personally use Galaxies myself, so stay tuned. Somewhere throughout this video, I'll be telling you how to enter. Also, anytime throughout the video, if you click the first link in the description, you can use code FLEA at checkout and save 10% off your Kontrol Freek purchase. Anyway, let's get into the video. Focus. Alright, so starting off with the package they sent me. So it's only a small package, I already know what's in it. They sent me 3 packets of Kontrol Freeks, 1 strip of LED lights, and 1 grip. I am going to be reviewing everything in this package, starting with the LED lights, then the grips, and then the thumbsticks. So this video is going to be focused on the thumbsticks. I thought 3 wasn't enough, so I did go out and buy myself 2 extra packs, because I do want to give you guys the best content possible. But I am quickly going to start with these gaming lights, because I do need another set of LEDs. Alrighty, and I am filming this with just my stream webcam, so if the quality isn't the best, I apologize. So USB port, that's pretty cool. I've watched other review videos. I'm pretty sure you can plug that into your computer and it powers LEDs. So that's actually really cool. And there is a sticky side on the back. That's what this red tape is. So you can pretty much peel the tape off. I'm not going to do that though, because I'm going to be moving these lights a lot for my hand cam videos. Interesting. Smells like LED lights. Oh shit, okay. Whoa, all right, disco, straight up. We're in a disco. All right, settle down. I'm gonna record this next bit with my phone just so I can compare standard LED lights to their gaming LED lights. All right, so I've set up my gaming lights just to run on my back wall like my other LEDs. And as you can see, it's pretty much giving the exact same effect as my other LEDs. I'm just gonna chuck the Kontrol Freek LEDs onto red. So to change the colors, there's just a little light switch down here that's connected to the power supply. So you've probably got like 15 centimeters from the power supply to the buttons in which you have to change color. So I know you can't see this well, but if I just change the color, I'll just compare red with red. Okay, there are a lot of colors. I thought there was only 8 colors. There's actually so many colors. All right, there's red. So I'm going to compare red with red. They aren't as strong, but what Kontrol Freek were trying to achieve with this product is they're trying to give you the LED look without the strain on your eyes. I can definitely confirm, especially doing hand cam videos, when I have my normal LEDs going over my mic for my lighting, it really does strain my eyes. Normal LEDs are super strong, whereas Kontrol Freek LEDs are a lot less strain on the eyes. So these are the Kontrol Freek LEDs, and these are just normal LEDs. So there's really barely any difference. All right, so they look pretty cool behind my bed there, so that's probably where I'm just gonna leave them. Thank you Kontrol Freek for sending them out to me. That would definitely help with my hand cam videos. Where in my hand cam videos, I'll just be grabbing the LED strip, throwing it over my mic, and filming the hand cam.
Pocket full of them Ben Franks. Who the fuck I'm gonna spend it on? I know these hoes got bills due, and I'm the one that they depending on, and that's when you call my eye.
So that was just a super quick review on the Kontrol Freek gaming lights. It does everything typical LED lights do. So you got the flash modes, the glow modes. It's got a whole bunch of colors. Pretty much does everything my normal LEDs do, but a bit more. They aren't quite as bright as those LEDs, but they still provide the exact same glow effect. As well as these LED lights heat up a lot. So when I'm doing my hand cam videos, it really does get hot, and they also burn my eyes. So I'm actually really keen to pull out the Kontrol Freek LED strip next time I do my hand cam video and have them not burn my eyes out. So are they a good LED strip? Yes. Do I recommend them? Yes. Are they worth $25? I mean, that's what you'd probably normally pay for good LED lights anyway, so yes. There are quite a few videos on the internet that have done really in-depth videos about these Kontrol Freek lights, so I highly recommend you go check them out as well if you want a more in-depth review. But I'm going to move on now to the Kontrol Freek grips. So now these Kontrol Freek grips are just grips that stick onto your controller. I can definitely speak for this product because I have used this for months and months on my other controllers. So I'm just going to bring out all my controllers now and show you. So we got my super old PS4 controller. I got the controller I bought after that, this controller, and I've also got this controller. So I've been through a few controllers. Now I'd say the only reason I don't use Kontrol Freek grips anymore is because Sony make the most disposable controllers that I end up buying a pack of grips and the controller just breaks and I'd have to buy a new pack of grips and a new controller every time. If your hands sweat a lot like mine, I do use a hand fan. I just bought a little $10, $20 fan from Kmart and I just cable tied it on to my chair. But speaking on the grips, I highly recommend you do buy these if your hands do get sweaty, especially because I live in Australia, it's always hot here. But this controller I've had for about 3 years now, and as you can see, the grips, they aren't even peeling at all. Like once the grips are on, they aren't coming off. But that's also a good thing because it stops them from peeling as well, so you're not going to get any of the edges peeling. Keep in mind, I've probably had these Kontrol Freek grips on my controller for about like 2 years now, and there's no peeling on it whatsoever. These grips stay on firmly. Like I said, the only reason I'm not using them now is because I just go through too many controllers. But for $15, I do recommend them. Alright, so now moving on to why you clicked on this video. So ever since 3 weeks ago, I've been using a high-rise Galaxy on the right stick. I highly recommend you don't use any Kontrol Freek on the left stick. They probably don't want me to say this, but using a high-rise on the left stick is actually going to give you a major disadvantage, especially in Fortnite, unless you're going to run a low-rise. See, now Galaxies actually come with one high-rise and one low-rise, whereas Omnis are both low-rise. And Vortexes have one convex high-rise and one concave low-rise. So you can use a Kontrol Freek on the left stick if you do want grip on there, but definitely don't use a high-rise. If you're gonna buy Kontrol Freeks that have two high-rise sticks, just put one high-rise on the right stick, and then when the grip wears down, you can just use to the other one. And when the grip wears down, I mean like 2 years later when the grip wears down, because that's how long my Classic lasts until the grip started wearing down. I was literally using one Classic for like 2.5 years until I swapped to the other one. Alright, so I'm currently in Fortnite Creative, as you can see there. And I'm gonna be unboxing each Kontrol Freek and trying them all and seeing which ones I like. So I'm currently using one high-rise Galaxy on the right stick, and I'm gonna start off with Infernos. So keep in mind, you can buy these from the store, but the store will probably be limited to the Kontrol Freek website online, where you can buy a lot more. Alright, these look clean, dude. These look so clean. So these are the Infernos. So as you can see, they got a bit of grip. It's like a swirl grip on it. Got a decent amount of grip there. I'm going to chuck that on my controller and try it out. Alright, so these are kind of nice. Not as much grip as the Galaxies. So far, I prefer the Galaxies. These have got a really clean feel, like they're really, really clean to use. Alright, so I do really like the Infernos. It feels really clean to use them. They're kind of a different shape to the Galaxies. It's got quite a lot of grip, not as much grip as the Galaxies. The Galaxies have got insane amount of grip. That's why I like them the most. Alright, moving on now. I am going to try the Vortexes next. So with the Vortex, it's got one high rise and one low rise. So these are... Ooh, okay. No, I get you, alright. Do I need one on the left stick? No. It just makes the left stick wobbly for no reason. It's giving that extra range of motion that you don't need. So Vortexes are really new to me, so I'm used to using concave, which is when the Kontrol Freek scoops in. I'm keen to see what this feels like. So now one thing to note that's super important when buying Kontrol Freeks is you gotta realize where you position your thumb on the analog stick. So as you can see with the Galaxies, it has little like ridges on the side. I actually rest my thumb on the side there, and I push and pull on those dots. I don't actually put my thumb in the middle like this. I prefer to have my thumb on the outside. So all my movements is literally like this. Like all my movements is me resting my thumb on those little dots on the outside. So that's why I like the Galaxy so much. If you prefer your Kontrol Freeks to be more convex, so they're arched actually upwards like that, and you prefer to rest your thumb in the middle, it's definitely a different feeling for me. Me personally, I prefer the Galaxies over these. As long as you're using high-rise Kontrol Freeks, it all just comes down to preference. So I'm not really going to talk much on using a Kontrol Freek on the left stick. I'm just going to tell you that I don't recommend it. There's no legitimate reason to be using a left stick Kontrol Freek. It's for the pure reason of grip, and I understand that. That's why some Kontrol Freeks come with one high rise and one low rise. So if you do prefer to have matching grips on each side, Vortexes or Galaxies could be for you. Alright, next I'm going to open the Omnis. So these are two low rise sticks, so I will be going nowhere near these whatsoever, but just to test them for the video because they did send them to me. So this would be for the pure reason of grip, no extra range of motion. So it kind of defeats the purpose of buying Kontrol Freeks, because that extra range of motion does make you a lot smoother player. But let's try them out anyway. Alright, so they were the Omnis. Not really a fan of them. It's pretty much like using a PS4 controller. You're just getting that little bit of extra grip. If you are going to go for a low-rise Kontrol Freak, because maybe you don't want the extra height, maybe it's a bit uncomfortable for you, I do recommend the low-rise in the Galaxy, because as you can see in the Galaxy, it comes with one high-rise and one low-rise stick. You can start off by using the low-rise on the right stick, and then when you want to move up to it, you can then move up to the high-rise. So if you are going to purchase Kontrol Freaks, you can look into purchasing one high-rise, one low-rise. So you can start off with the low-rise, get used to the grip, and get used to the feel of using a Kontrol Freak, and then you can move to the high-rise stick. But next we have the FPS Freak Battle Royales. This is the Nightfall edition, so they're all black out. You'll probably see them like this on the website though. Look at me just ripping everything. Fuck it, dude. Alright, so I'm actually pretty keen to use these just because I feel like they have the same amount of grip as the Galaxies, but they're actually convex. I'm pretty sure they're both the same. Yeah, so with the FPS Freaks, they're both the same size. Let's chuck one on and try out. Once again, guys, only using one Kontrol Freak, and if the grip ever wears down, which it might, you know, over time, you can just chuck a fresh one on. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I actually like this. My aim's so off. I'm not used to them. So that's one thing that it will take you a bit to get used to Kontrol Freaks. It's not something you're gonna chuck on straight away, but I'd say within a week you'd be used to them and you'd notice a huge difference in your aiming and building. Yikes. Oh my god. It feels so different. Like, oh wow. Once again, it 100% comes down to preference, whether you prefer concave or convex. I've said this like a million times. So now I'm quickly just going to go over the pros and cons of the high-rise versus low-rise Kontrol Freak. So the pros of using high-rise Kontrol Freaks is that you get the extra range of motion, which results in better overall aim and more precise movements. Whereas the low-rise, you do get that, but not in as much effect. Grip does come into account. So me personally, I'm going to stick with my concave Kontrol Freaks, just because I prefer the grip on the Galaxies over something like the Battle Royale. So if you're looking for convex sticks, you got to toss up between the Battle Royales and the Vortexes. So comparing the two, the Battle Royales have two high-rise sticks, whereas the Vortexes have one high-rise and one low-rise. The good thing about having one high-rise and one low-rise is that you can actually start by trying out the Kontrol Freak by using the low-rise, and then move to the high-rise when you're more comfortable with the grip. But the better thing about buying two high-rise sticks is you can use one at a time, and then when the grip wears out, you can just chuck on the other, which is what I did with my classics. So I pretty much used one for about 2 years, and then when the grip wore down, I just moved to the other. One high-rise, one low-rise, so if you want to work from low to high, you can. I like the Battle Royales because they're a nice convex model, and they have a lot of grip, so they're pretty much like the Galaxies, but inverted. So Vortexes, two high-rise sticks, so once again you can use one on the right stick, and then when the grip wears down you can just swap to the other. By the way, if you do already use Kontrol Freaks, comment below which ones you use. I don't really recommend low-rise sticks or these Omnis unless you are looking for just pure grip on your analog sticks and no height whatsoever. But overall, 100% I recommend Galaxies just because they're both the same grip, as well as it comes with one low-rise and one high-rise stick. The grip on the Galaxies are insane. I don't see this wearing out in legit my lifetime. What you can do is you can start with the low-rise stick, get used to the feel of the grip, and then when you want to, you can move to the high-rise stick and reap the benefits. Which is why I'm going to be giving away this pack of Galaxies. I'm going to ship it out to one random comment. All you got to do is include the unicorn emoji in your comment, and I'll pick a random comment and I'll ship this out to you. As far as I go, I'm going to be sticking with my high-rise Galaxy on my right stick. I really do appreciate Kontrol Freaks sending me out all these products to do a review on, just so I can let you guys know what I recommend. As far as what I recommend you buy is definitely grab yourself a pack of Galaxy Kontrol Freaks, and I do recommend trying the grip just because it's cheap, and if you do get sweaty hands, it does help a lot. If you are looking to spice up your room, you could also buy the LEDs to go with it. As far as buying these go, you can just go down to your local gaming store and they'll have a small selection of thumbsticks and maybe the grips. And by the way, you can buy these products off Amazon for Australian customers, and it will provide you with quicker shipping. You can't get any discount that way, but if you do want to support me, you can click the link in the description and use code FLEET at checkout for 10% off, and that actually supports me and lets Kontrol Freak know how many of you guys are actually loving the products. I'd love to know if you buy anything that I mentioned in the video, or if you already use Kontrol Freeks yourself, every single person that has bought them has thanked me for recommending them, and I'm super happy to be a Kontrol Freek partner and able to give you guys this information so you know what to spend your money on. So hopefully this video gave you some insight and helped you pick which Kontrol Freeks you'd like to buy, as well as maybe copying some of their other products. Personally, I love everything they sell, which is why I'm proud to be partnered with them. That's going to be it for this video. I know it was a long one, but if you made it this far, drop a blue heart emoji in the comments and I'll favorite it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.